Looking around a Linux distribution website is fairly straightforward. You can tell there's the version to be downloaded. It's usually the latest version. And in Linux Mint's case, it's nice and simple and straightforward. Going over to GhostBSD, and you can tell things that get a little bit more complicated, but it's still straightforward. There's the latest version at the top, with some different ones at the bottom, but the main one is there presented to you in the middle of the page. If we have a look at FreeBSD, and things tend to get a little bit more complicated. And as you can see, if you download FreeBSD, there's lots of different options, lots of different versions. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining what perhaps some of these versions mean, and a quick rundown of which you should choose. So first we have FreeBSD Current, and this is the development tree that will eventually become the next major version of FreeBSD. This may not be usable all the time, and many changes occur to the ABIs and APIs and libraries that affect any install port. So really you don't want to be using this for any important business and for development only. Next we have Stable, and this is the development tree for the latest release of FreeBSD. After every release is branched from the current tree, it becomes the stable tree. These are still in development, but slightly more usable than current, and the stable refers to the API and ABI and libraries and not the actual running code. So again, it may be a little bit better, but I wouldn't run anything important on it. And then we have release. Every 4 to 6 months, a release is carved off the stable branch and enters beta and then release candidate, usually about 3, where existing bugs are fixed before the final release. When a new release drops, the existing release it replaces is supported for 3 months after, giving you time to upgrade. And really, this is the version which I tend to use when I install a new version of FreeBSD. And unless you want to live on the edge, I recommend this is one that you use as well. And you can have 2 simultaneous release branches, such as 12.3 release and 13.1 release, both supported until the next major version is released, where the older production branch is finally retired. So 12 branch will go, and the 13 branch will become the legacy production branch, and 14 will become the latest production branch. I hope that makes sense. To me, it's a very complicated situation, and that's the best way that I can convey it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.